babes, welcome back to my channel. I told you guys that I would do this video and I'm so excited to show you guys my two favorite Starbucks drinks. If you guys are brand new to the channel, thank you so much for stopping by. Make sure you click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and also that bell right beside it so that you guys get notified for all of my brand new videos and uploads. And don't forget to follow me on IG. It is at Steph G Macedo. Yeah, today we're gonna be doing my two favorite Starbucks drinks, and I figured since we're all at home and we all still are craving Starbucks, let's just be real, I have the exact recipe on how to make my matcha at home. Especially if you guys don't know, or if you are new, I'm not really a matcha fanatic, but I like my matcha my way, and that's basically it. I prefer my matcha iced, so we're gonna be making two iced drinks today, not hot ones, especially because the time is getting warmer too. I am an iced kind of girl, more than hot. I enjoy my hot cup of coffee, don't get me wrong, but I love iced drinks to the point where even in winter, if I'm like in a mall or something where it's warmer, I still will have iced drinks in the winter. They're just so refreshing, they're just so good, and I'll just be editing on my sofa, watching a show, having my iced drink, and I just love it. So if you guys are iced drink lovers, you guys are going to love this video. So we're gonna be doing a matcha one. My matcha order from Starbucks is hella long. But doing it at home, it just seems so simple. I guess just explaining it to them. Funny enough, the one that I continue to go to, they know my order, and I'm just like, yes. Especially when there's someone there, they're like, I know what your order is, don't worry about it. I'm like, thank you, I don't have to repeat the 7 steps. It's actually not that complicated. It just sounds complicated because that's not how they make the drink. So I have to like tell them all the customizations and stuff, you know. Watch yourself. Again, you guys can customize these drinks to how you like it. I like my matcha drink really rich, so if you don't like it as green, you just put less, and kind of play around with it. But I promise you guys, you'll like either one of these drinks. So again, first one is an iced matcha latte we're gonna be making, and the second one, y'all, it's so good. So I'm not really a caramel lover, but I like to make an iced caramel latte. It is a caramel latte even though it still has vanilla in it too. So it's kind of like an iced caramel macchiato. Obviously these drinks are very kind of calorie friendly. We're using soy and almond today inside of our drinks. But yeah, the second one is kind of like an iced coffee with vanilla and caramel. You can call it a caramel iced coffee, you can call it a vanilla iced coffee with caramel drizzle. These are like my two favorite things that I make at home all the time. These are things that you can find at your grocery store, except I'm more picky about my matcha. I'm very particular about my matcha, and it has to be from, my favorite is David's Tea, their Grand Cru matcha. Sometimes they have promotions on their website, so make sure you guys check out on there. But I did pay $50 for this. It is 100 grams though, it's not 30 grams. I had to put on my glasses, y'all. I get such big headaches when the weather's like this. It's really cloudy today, and oh my god. Yeah, I don't know if you guys are like that, but I get such major headaches when it's like, it's actually snowing currently right now as well, which is it's just awesome. Matcha is full of antioxidants. It's extremely healthy for you. Also, 1 scoop of matcha powder is like 10 times the amount of one like green tea bag, because this is the pure form of green tea. If you guys don't know, matcha is green tea powder. Also, it says to suppress like cravings and stuff like that. So some people say it aids with weight loss. I don't ever like to say some one thing helps you lose weight, so I'm not going to be saying that. Never. You guys will probably never catch me saying that. It does have certain things. It's really good for your immune system, especially during this time too. Like I have felt, I don't like to say the word because I feel like you jinx yourself, you know what I'm saying, a little what I do is I like to make, either if it's like winter, I'll make like a hot cup of green tea latte, which is so good, you guys. I can do that in another video. The other major thing is the quality of matcha does vary. There's a culinary grade and there is a, why am I not, ceremonial grade and culinary grade. The culinary grade is obviously for culinary, so it's for food, whereas ceremonial is meant to drink. It's more creamy, and I can taste bad matcha from a mile away, honey. I can smell it. When you guys see that it's like a greeny yellow and it's more on the yellow side, sweetheart, it's not cute. There's a lot of good quality ones on Amazon. I will leave it down below. Plus, I'll leave a link to this one too. So anything I show you guys, I'll try to link as much as I can down below in the description box. The next thing you're gonna need is whole earth stevia. This is also what you can find at Starbucks. I'll show you guys a close-up of it. You guys can find this at your grocery store. That's where I find it. We're gonna be using 3 packs today. Again, these measurements are going to be based on a cup this size because this is what I like to use. Straws, obviously I have 2 because we're making dos. We're gonna be using the NutriBullet as well. You guys can use any blender for this. It doesn't have to be this one. So I only drink my matcha drink with soy milk. I can't do it with almond, it's just gross. Actually, a lot of you guys ask me what matcha tastes like, so I can describe it to you. It tastes like grass. No, it tastes like leaves. I'm not joking. Like if you grind up leaves, like imagine it right in your mind. I'm very visual, so I'm trying to help you out. And you like taste that, it tastes like literally leaves, and that's exactly what this is. I love the smell of it. I like my matcha. I like my matcha butter. I like matcha because I like bitter flavors, you guys. This one is organic unsweetened silk soy milk. The next drink you're going to be needing some instant coffee. This is Nescafe Gold Espresso. That is what I'm going to be using. Any instant coffee. Sometimes I don't even use this one. I use my other one. It doesn't matter. It tastes almost the same, except this one is just more strong because it has that espresso flavor. Running out of this, so I'm like literally panicking. I use this like all the time, even in my coffee. This is sugar-free vanilla syrup, but I only like to get the sugar-free because, sweetheart, if you don't get sugar-free, watch yourself. There's gonna be a lot of calories in there, okay? So, no, sweetheart, not today. If you guys don't have vanilla syrup, you can literally replace this with some vanilla creamer. I know y'all have your creamers out there. I know you do. I'm dying because my look keeps changing. For this, you're gonna be needing, or any type of caramel syrup. It doesn't have to be this one, to be honest. So I have the Smucker's no sugar added Sundae syrup, fat-free. Oh, thank goodness. And then literally right above says artificial flavors. That's great. So glad it's fat-free. Per 2 tablespoons is 90 calories of this. I believe they actually have one that's 0 calories. I know all y'all caramel lovers are gonna be like, girl. And we're gonna be using, I use the Earth's Own almond milk. So sometimes I'll add this. Actually, one of you asked me which one I use, so here it is if you want to see it. I don't like to put the powder first. It's a really good trick because the powder tends to stick at the bottom when you're blending. And we're just going to dump the rest of the soy milk that I have inside of here. I would say maybe a cup. The beauty about the soy, honestly, you guys, this is going to be personal preference because I like mine hella rich and green, okay? But you're going to be tasting a lot of matcha if you do it the way I do it. After everything is done, you can always top it off with more soy milk. The next thing we're going to do is add 2 scoops of matcha. I like to do like 2 full scoops. And I'm just using this little scooper. It's always good to get one of these, you guys, because this is actually the serving you're supposed to have of matcha if you guys are making like a latte. But if you're me, you don't follow that spoon. You just put 3 or 4. Stevia, where's the third one? Oh, found it. Again, this is gonna be personal preference, so try it this way first, you guys, and blend it. All right, you guys, so we have our beautiful matcha mixture latte. You're gonna wanna add some ice cubes at the bottom. My trick is I like to add about 3. I feel like that is the sweet spot, the good amount. Just pour your matcha latte over top and put your straw in, and your matcha latte is all done, you guys. This is my favorite. Like when I want something really refreshing, that's what I like about matcha. This is absolutely perfect. Matcha is so refreshing. I really encourage you guys to try it out if you guys have never tried matcha. Don't let that whole leaf tasting kind of thing scare you. But once you sweeten it up, don't forget you guys can make a matcha vanilla latte. Do the exact same thing, but just top it off with a little bit of this guy, and oh my god, you guys will have a vanilla matcha iced latte. It's not really my thing. Now we're gonna move on to our last drink. This is kind of a little fun part. So if you guys don't know what Cali style caramel is when they put the caramel around the cup at Starbucks. I also ask for it lightly done because if you don't, they will like put a bunch of it all over the cup, which is just a lot of calories. So before you start, make sure your caramel is down at the bottom or else you're gonna be standing there trying to squeeze. There's no real technique on how to do this. Basically, use the caramel and twist the cup as you're making these like zigzag motions, and you will get caramel around the cup. Let me put a little bit more. It really depends how many calories I have left for the day. The reason why I like this, you guys, instead of on top is because on top it literally goes boom down to the bottom. But if you guys put it on the sides, I feel like it slowly kind of like mixes into the bottom, and as you're sipping you'll get like little bits and pieces of it. Add 1 spoon of your instant coffee. Make sure it goes towards the bottom, you guys. I like to put a little bit more because this is a small spoon. Whoops, got some on the counter. Now we're gonna be adding some water at the bottom over here. I'll show you guys how much I added. Okay, so that's how much water I like to add at the bottom, and it's basically just so that you're gonna mix your coffee inside of there with the water. The beauty about instant coffee is it's just instant, people. You're gonna put some pumps of your vanilla syrup inside of here. This is also going to be personal preference. I like to put about 4. The beauty about sugar-free is that it is 0 calories. You mix that in at the bottom. You're gonna add in your ice cubes. I like to put about, again, 3 of them. Make sure you don't just drop them in or else the whole drink will splash at you and you won't get to drink as much. So just pour over your almond milk. Again, you can change what milk you guys are using depending on what you like. And that is our finished iced kind of caramel vanilla inspired latte. At this point, sometimes I like to mix up this guy, and what it's gonna do, let me mix it. You see on the sides here? It's mixing the caramel. That's why I love the Cali style. The other one goes straight to the bottom, and then when you sip on it, you're like, oh, caramel. See, I just got a little bit of caramel, but it wasn't like all of it. You know what I mean? So that's why I feel like Cali is the best, because it sticks to the sides and you kind of slowly get it as you're drinking it. So good, and I didn't even have to add this. But if you guys want it to be super creamy, this is a really good addition inside of here. I'm not a huge caramel lover, but for some reason I can now have, I normally order an iced Americano, do everything, almond milk, I put the sugar-free vanilla syrup, I remove the sweet, well, they don't sweeten the Americano, and I just say light Cali style of caramel, and that's it. That's what I order. So it literally tastes like it at home. So now you guys can make these. Hopefully you guys enjoyed them. Maybe you can try both of them out if you guys are a matcha and coffee lover and caramel lover. Don't forget that you guys can customize both of these drinks to how you like them. These are 2 of my favorites that, again, I make all the time at home. And a lot of these things you guys can just pick up at the grocery store and put them on your grocery list. Now you guys can have your own Starbucks at home. Now who's gonna drink this? You want one? Watch yourself. Let me find out I'm a Starbucks barista. Wow, I really heard that. I have such hefty swallows, you guys. Like, I sound like a frog, okay? Let me find out. Y'all are gonna become Starbucks baristas now. Let me find out. Esa es un café con miel y caramel y leche de almendra y vanilla. Yeah. Eso es muy dulce. Sí. Y con café. Y eso es muy verde. Claro. Y y tiene hielo también. Muy frío. Los dos son muy frío. Y eso es matcha. Té verde. Eso. Muy natural. Sí, y es muy bueno para ti y tu cuerpo. Y eso. Un momento, por favor. Eso es muy fresca. Guys, I'm just playing. I feel like I get nervous when I speak Spanish, so that's why I'm like, you know, but yeah. What else can you guys say about these? Let me know down below. Let me know. Let me know. By the way, I'm not Spanish, y'all. I'm Portuguese, but the languages are very similar. And yeah, I just love Spanish. So all my Latinas, ya tú sabes. Alright babes, that's basically it for my 2 Starbucks drinks at home. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Don't forget to check out my other videos on my channel. I have a what eat in a day. I'm actually going to be working on a food video for you guys today with a recipe that I love. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Now you guys can make these things at home, make these 2 drinks and kind of enjoy them and not have to feel like you gotta go to Starbucks. You guys can have Starbucks at home. But yeah, all these things you guys can find at the grocery store, but the matcha I will leave down below. I'll leave a few that I feel are up to my standards from Amazon. If you guys are not picky, any matcha will do for you. If you are not that picky about your matcha, but I am. Don't forget to subscribe and click that bell so that you guys get notified every time I do a new upload. And also don't forget to follow me on IG. It is at Macedo. If you are new, thank you so much for staying. I hope everyone is doing well. I feel like doing these recipes at home kind of keep me busy, and hopefully you guys kind of enjoy it and maybe it kind of helps you do something fun at home during this time. But I hope all of you guys are staying safe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see all of my beautiful babes in my next video.